how do I engage uncertainty? If I reframe uncertainty into adventure, now I don't live a life out of lack, scarcity, and fear. Instead, I go, oh, this is today, just today is a masterpiece. Like,
we didn't know what to do. And we're like, how do you make hard decisions like this in your life? And we waited around after church one day and walked up to you, probably crying, if I'm remembering right. And we were like, Jamie, here's the situation. What should we do? I'm sure you don't remember this, but the advice that you gave us in that moment is something that I've been able to use with clients, in fitness coaching. And basically what you told us was like, you pray about it, you think about what your options are, and you just have to go with what you think is right. And you won't know until looking back, how it played out, why it played out. But as long as you step forward in faith, knowing that you're trying to make the best decision, it's going to be okay. And that's some of the best advice. It obviously stuck with me this much after all this time. So I come back to that a lot.
Oh man, that's beautiful. Well, I mean, if there's one thing we can all be reminded of, the only thing that's certain is uncertainty. It's funny, at one level, if we will learn to dance that dance, I think the ego tells us, hey, you know what? A week from now, a year from now, 2 years from now, you're finally going to have enough money. You're going to finally have that thing resolved. The good news is it's just all the tension's going to be removed. And like the ego just says, someday I'm going to get to that certain place and everything's going to feel great.
Mm-hmm.
And every single day is filled with another round of uncertainty.
Right. Right.
And I saw, like, to me, it's like, hey, what if there was only one game? And the game is, how do I engage uncertainty? Because if I reframe uncertainty into adventure, now I don't live a life out of lack, scarcity, and fear. Instead, I go, oh, this is today, just today is a masterpiece. Like, this is going to be amazing. I have no idea how I'm going to survive, or I have no idea what's going to happen with my kids, or I don't know what's going to happen with my marriage, or I don't, right? But I get to take an action, and what you said, I get to pay attention to what's true.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's the magic of, like, that's all of life is. Like, it is faith, whether we want to accept it or not. Like, I'm going to take a step in the unknown. I'm going to listen to what's true. And if it's wrong, I'm going to take that as feedback.
Yeah.
And make another choice.
Mm-hmm.
It makes me think about, like, when we worry about things into the future, we're living through that future situation, whether it's going to happen or not.
That's
we suffer,
it. Well said.
Suffer twice.